So back at it with the five mask. Doing this with the guildy real quick. Um, yeah, going pretty decent so well. I already kind of burnt through my freaking sanity bar though. Got freaking dropped. But this guy doesn't do much freaking damage, so normally wouldn't even freaking need these fucking orbs if I had had somebody else. It was pretty good. But yeah. Yeah, doing this as a five mask. Trying to get all five with this guy, but see how it goes. Um, so far been a little rough. You probably do it. Just I feel like we're gonna burn through our sanity way quicker than we should. See how it goes though. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't done five masks before, I definitely recommend that. You dot your I's and cross your T's. Definitely need to be pumping out some pretty high DPS. Like right now, this guy is pulling out like half my damage, and that's making it a little rough, as you can see with the sanity. You're gonna want like over 50k DPS normally. My DPS is a little low at the moment because I don't have my Azurite trait set up, and I'm switching from Resto and whatnot. But yeah, you want like probably I'd say over 50k DPS per person. I'd say that's like a minimum, really. Um, Other than that, you got to stay out of these puddles. I would definitely do double DPS because, as you can see here, sanity drains extremely fucking fast. Like right now, I'm being saved by that gift of the Titans right now because our DPS is fucking shit. Now it's gone up a little bit. Like I'm about to die. He's dead. Fuck, man. All right, look, this is really happening. We're wiping on this fucking first boss. Yeah. Oh, we got him. Oh, and then I died. Wow. I don't know how the fuck I just got like one shot. Got brought from like 200k to fucking 0 right after our boss dies. Fucking weird. Damn, these people are freaking selling these five masks. Must be doing some crazy shit. Or running like a three man or something. I hear that it's easier. I hear the easiest to do is like three people with the visions. Apparently, the health scales more when you go to five, and then one, like three is like the perfect uh, place that you want to be. I haven't really checked like the numbers as far as how their health like increases, but I know that like if you're resto spec, for example, it goes down, and the more people you have in the group, I presume it goes up, but it doesn't go up evenly. What I've heard is that at three, you get the best of all worlds essentially. But yeah, I was able to do that a while back with much less gear with another druid, and we didn't even need the orbs. So, you know, really, you gotta freaking pump, pump, pump. I really gotta pump a lot of damage, and you know, uh, just be that timer. You don't really even need the orbs. You don't need any of that shit. I mean, I know that guy didn't have all this, but I think you should at least have Gift of the Titans before you try a 5 mass. Um, I definitely recommend going with the singular sanitation expertise first, just because that's better. The sanity is a improvement, but you get less out of it uh, than this, I believe. In horrific visions, upon losing all sanity or health, you revive instantly. This is freaking brilliant. You need this. Obviously, don't go here. Keep going down further. This is not as great as this, I'd say, if you're just trying to get through them at first. But you want to get to elite extermination immediately, and it's kind of like the old talent trees in that, well, it's not like the old talent trees in that I think you have to go deeper into the tree, like legitimately, before you can get to this. Like, I don't think you can go here and then, like get both of these and then go here. Elite extermination in horrific vision was defeating elite. This is beautiful. You want to get to this immediately. Horrific vision above 100% of your damage is increased by 12%. Below 50% of your damage ticket is reduced by 12%. Brilliant. You want this for sure. I would say, Vision Hunter is probably the better one. It keeps increasing for 60 seconds. So once you get that going, I mean, it's legitimately better than this. So I would definitely go with Vision Hunter first, then get Gift of the Titans, and then go back to this. The damage done is a huge boost, and remember that it's definitely an exponential increase in that. The faster you kill them, the more damage you're going to do, and the slower you kill them, you're going to deal significantly less damage because you're not going to have this buff. So, it's like you really want to have this as well. Then I go back and I take this. That's the best way to spend your corrupted mementos when you're trying to get through your visions. So yeah, I definitely recommend you do that, and you also you get your gear up as high as you can. You really want to get your cloak up to rank 15. You want to get your necklace up to at least level 80. I'd say your eye level should definitely be like 470 or higher. And at this point, before the pre-patch, at least you should have max corruption, which is some people say you can go past Grand Illusions and get 40 corruption. But I've heard it's best to stay below that point, like just below it. So yeah, I'd probably go that route. I mean, you don't want to summon that thing. It takes it deals a lot of extra damage to you. And I hear that it's worth going up right to below that, and that's basically where you want to stay. I mean, that thing can deal a lot of damage. I mean, even the high corruption deals a fair amount of damage to you, and the more corruption you have, the more damage that thing's going to do as well. So, you definitely don't want to get to Grand Illusions, in my opinion, if you're worried about your survivability. Other than that, I definitely go in, looking at it like a raid. Bring your flasks, bring your potions, bring your scrolls, bring your your extra attack power, spell power, stamina scrolls, your war drums if you don't have a guy in the group with lust. And lust is definitely going to help you a lot, So I would definitely recommend going with a mage or a hunter or a shaman, somewhere in that party for sure. You definitely want that that haste, and consider your group's energy. I mean, if you have two casters, definitely consider bringing a demon hunter. Get that magic brand in. um, and if there's any sort of equivalent for melee, like I don't know if they still have Wind Fury. I don't think you have Wind Fury tournament anymore. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're yeah, definitely. I mean, you're definitely gonna want somebody with lust if you're three manning it, which is probably the best way to go from what I hear. Uh, I'm assuming, like I haven't checked for sure, but I'm assuming like when you do a three man, you're not facing something with triple the amount of health as you would have with a single person. Because what I heard is that three men is the easiest way to do it. So probably, yeah, for your first person, you're gonna want a mage, a hunter, or a shaman. Definitely want that lust. Uh, I definitely find a part with lust if you don't have it, or at the very least, bring war drums. Um, Definitely bring any scrolls or whatever to uh, replace anything you might not have. Like if you don't have a warrior with battle shout, that brings attack power to the group. That's basically like your version of having a demon hunter. If you're casters, you have you can have a demon hunter, and that will complement you having a double caster group. I would just do triple DPS. I don't think there's a reason for a dedicated healer. I think it's nice if you have a team with a good amount of self healing, but I definitely would just go with triple DPS because the main thing you really got to worry about with the divisions is freaking sanity. As you could see right there, like my sanity was just getting crushed. My partner did die though. I mean, but that's not the usual. He was lacking. He was not doing so great. But yeah, you definitely want to have all your ducks in a line. Do all of that and have all your enchants. Have all your you know you gotta be up there to do a five mask. You really do. You gotta have I'd say at least heroic Nyalotha level or higher to get through a five mask comfortably. But yeah, this has been PTC Gaming, and have a good rest of your Monday.